In this video, I'm going to talk about while loop. So in computing, there will be time you need to repeat the same task over and over again. So in that case, you can use this loop, and this time, in this video, I'm going to talk about while loop. So first, I'm going to create the simple programming, like int main argc, int rc and char star rb argument value and return 0. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to create something like printf hello world, okay, something like this. And obviously for printf I have to include found include standard.io.h. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, okay, so printf hello world, and maybe I can do one more time printf hello world, okay. Maybe what I'm going to do, I'm going to say like, would you like %d cookies, okay, and \n. I'm going to explain what they are and in a moment, comma and 10. Okay, so basically %d means %d means, okay, this one is kind of like a space holder for whatever value comes after this. Okay, so would you like %d cookies? Then comma 10 means this 10 will appear to replace this %d. And \n basically means next line. Okay, so now I'm going to build it. So here it will open command window and close it. I actually saw this hello world, would you like 10 cookies, okay, but let's check actually in command window. So open containing folder, select here left shift key and right click, open command window here, okay, dir cd debug, okay. By looking at it, I forgot to use the simpler name, so I have to console application 1. So dir, I have console application 1.exe, so I have to type everything. Console application 1.exe. This is why I kind of ask you to come up with a simpler name. But anyways, I can do this, and here, hello world, would you like 10 cookies? And go to the next line. So by looking at it, okay, I'm not going to close it. I'll just put it right over here so that I can use it over and over again. So here I'm going to put same thing like \n, like next line. And would you like number of cookies? Okay, so I can build it again. And here I can do f3, function 3. So now hello world, would you like 10 cookies? Okay, so here what I'm going to do now is, so here instead of 10, let's say, what if I want to do something, and then depending on the what I do, the number of cookies, okay, will be changed. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to do integer number of cookies equal 10. So instead of 10 now, I'm going to say number of cookies. So this one we call it variable, means variable is like a container, okay, and then this container can store some sort of value, okay. So whenever you use a variable, you have to have data type and arbitrary name you want to use and initial value. So initial value you don't have to actually have it. So here you can do something like integer number of cookies, meaning I declare that I'm going to use the container name's number of cookies, and this container can only store integer value. And you can allocate initial value, number of cookies equal 10. Then this one becomes 10, so it will display would you like 10 cookies? So this number of cookies will be 10, so I will build it. So right now, I mean, if you just do the same thing, like function 3, I still get the same result. The how it looks is slightly different, but I still get the same result. And this one, okay, now these are 2 lines, but obviously if you allocate your initial value, okay, on the same line whenever you declare it, I mean, this one now takes 1 line. So sometimes people do that, okay. And in this way, okay, we are using this variable, meaning this variable can change its value. So here, initial value was 10, but here I can say number of cookies equal 5. Then what is going to happen is, even though our initial value was 10, now it changes its value as 5. So when you build it, and now, hello world, would you like 5 cookies? Okay, so that's basically what's going to happen. Okay, so now let's try to think about how we can do this like over and over again. So my idea is I want to create a program. Okay, it will print out, would you like 10 cookies, and 9 cookies, 8 cookies, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 cookies. Okay, so I want to do this like 10 times. Okay, so in that way, we can actually use while loop. You can say while condition. Okay, so I can say like argument and curly braces and cut it and paste it here. Argument. So here, basically, or some people call it argument, some people call it condition. So basically what it means, you can put some sort of argument or condition in this parenthesis. As long as it becomes true, it will keep doing this. Whenever this argument or condition becomes false, okay, it will stop. Okay, so the simplest way to do this is, okay, we can do something like number of cookies is greater than 10. Well, actually, like let's do less than 10. Okay, or greater than 0. Okay, so basically now, number of cookies equal 10. So number of cookies, this one will be always true. Okay, so now let's try to see what's going to happen. Build it. So what's happening here is, okay, it will keep printing would you like 10 cookies because this one's always true. So it will just keep doing this. Okay, so now, I mean, obviously it's not the right way to do. Basically, this one, I mean, obviously it doesn't do much, so it won't crash your computer. But eventually, if you have something like this in your game or in your program, it will just keep doing the same task over and over again. It will take memory and CPU, so eventually it will crash your computer. So now what I'm going to do, okay, this one, I know this one's true at the beginning, right? So inside of here, I'm going to say number of cookies equal number of cookies minus 1. Okay. So by doing this, so for the first time it was 10. So it will print would you like 10 cookies. And then this 10 becomes 10 minus 1, so number of cookies will be 9. And then now, number of cookies 9 is still greater than 0. So printf, would you like 9 cookies? And then 9 equal 9 minus 1. I mean, the number of cookies becomes 9 minus 1 becomes 8. So it will get decreased by 1, okay? And eventually it will become minus 1, 0. 0 is not greater than 0, so it will stop. And it will come out of this curly braces and return 0, and the program will be terminated. So let's see. So you saw that, right? So here I'm going to do F3. So now hello world 10, 9, 8, 7, and up to 1. Okay. So this is one way to use this while loop. Okay. While loop, it will be used a lot if you want to do certain things over and over again with a certain condition. This is something you can do. Okay, hope it helped, and I'll see you in my next video.